Reels it in. And that will not be enough for a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Jukes one defender, and he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They get 13 on the pickup, and that'll be first down, Detroit.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Lions the first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
A successful opening drive, nearing field goal range now. It's first down at the 41. Shotgun snap here to go. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And they get this down to the 28. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, siphoning up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Second down now, 7 to go. Goff to the air now. Screen here for Gibbs. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throwing again, it's Goff. It's on target to Williams. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Gibbs will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. They go play action with Goff. Able to find right. And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. And that opening series, you use this word a lot when we brought methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Goff's going to throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Well, the way they confidently marched down the field on that drive, a little bit surprised to see them struggle from just a couple yards out, Brock.
Can I tell you, Kate, I'm not all that surprised. I mean, the percentages tell you that these are not a gimme by any means. And now all you've done, well, is just give me that defense a little bit of momentum.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Penix to the air to start us off. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
2nd and 10. Penix to throw. Got a man. It's Drake London. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
That's good for a Falcons. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Penix here from the gun. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions get the football on the 1st turnover of the contest. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Completed over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st down throw from Goff. Finds him over the middle. And he's touchdown about 5 yards shy of that 1st down marker.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
17.
Here's 2nd and 5. Short pass brought in. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
1st down, Lions.
Again, Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. The Lions out in front. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Allen gonna throw again. He gets it complete. Dominic Lovett. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Rocky can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Allen setting up play action. Oh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turn. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. To the sack, offense dealing with 3rd and goal now from the 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. A 27-yard look here. Bates' kick is up and good. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Fielded at the 7. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Has a man on target to Johnson. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Every offense I've ever seen from Pop Warner to the NFL's got this play in the playbook, but every offense isn't capable of executing it because it takes a quarterback and a receiver on the same page. And that page, it was textbook.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, Cousins. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Dave, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons start to fight back with their first points of this game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Rocky trying this straight ahead. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Allen on 3rd down. him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Formation for the Lions.
Looking to return from the 29. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. To the air, Cousins. Here comes a screen, Algier. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Rolling left, buying some time. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, they go with Algier. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain, and boy, does he know how to operate in it.
And the Lions into a nickel set for 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Call that the equivalent of a wild pitch when it comes to baseball, Kate. Just a catastrophic breakdown in mechanics at some point during that snap, and it leads to, well, several seconds of chaos, and unsurprisingly, a turnover on downs.
And he'll go down here at the 16.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Cousins, a quick throw, complete. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Falcons pushing for a late spark before halftime. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Cousins now off the play fake. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get some late points and the lead. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Falcons jump in front now by 5. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on it.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Gets it to him on the screen. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. It's a pickup of 11. And that gives the Lions the first.
First down, Detroit.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Not on the same page that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Pass caught by the rookie from Arkansas. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8. At the 30.
Allen on the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
It wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy his name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Time now for the bottom half of the roster to make an impact, Brock. Our preseason opener underway in half number 2. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On second and 10, Cousins again. He's going deep this time. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now it's Cousins. That one's caught along the left sideline. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Falcons push the lead up to 12. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. Escapes a defender. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Let's come in here, Allen. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play. Defensively is that one falls incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
13 yards. And the Lions, 1st down.
Throwing now, off play action. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
2nd and 10 now. Short pass brought in. Get some space around midfield. Racing down the left side. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions start the 2nd half with some needed points. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
They've got 1st down from the 31. First throw for the backup now. Launches one deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. All the way, and that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons go up by 12.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Now the Falcons offense staying on the field, lining up to go for two.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story, and right now that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, because now they're still down big.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Tap the 60, tap the 60.
Throwing off the play fake here. Batted away at the line. Incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. To throw is Hooker. Hits his running back. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Lions.
To throw, Hooker. He beams one deep right side. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. Rocky running behind center. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Let's go now.
Hooker set to pass. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Well, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
60 by 6.
They're going for this. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Cut out left. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. DeMarco Heller is there on the stop.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
Now Hooker. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hennessy threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here's Hooker. And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, McCord. And a man is there to knock that away. Clean breakup on that throw. So it'll be second down.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he's able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Third and long for him here. Flushed out now to his left. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
To throw, McCord. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. They hit him for 5 yards on fourth down and get the successful conversion.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
And this one does not go far.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 6 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Here he is on third and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Shotgun snap, McCord. He's got to his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
Now run with Martinez. And they'll mark him down there after the dive.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal. From the shotgun, it's McCord. And the Lions get him. Down he goes. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Shotgun now on third down. That one connects. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
A gain of 14 yards. Brings up fourth down and goal.
Now they'll get some time to mold this decision. They'll have 4th and goal after the break. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. The Falcons calling the field goal team's number this time. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
Well, those 3 points make a comeback that much more difficult now. 2 touchdowns got to be scored. And that 2-point conversion, that's a job really well done.
Returning it from the 4. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense... It's going to take over.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Motion man sent left.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They go play action on first. Has it downfield working the left. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them with first down.
Play action on first down. Buying some time left. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. He rolls to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Come on, come on. Hey! 70, Simba Wolf.
Hooker will look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 2 yards.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Now Martinez. Open space inside the 40. Into the red zone. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons making a 3-score game in the fourth.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. This rookie is putting on a show.
Lions 15.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Jukes out a one-stop. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Here we go.
They motion the tight end over. Hooker to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons take over just inside the 40. They're at the opposing 39.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Catch made over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Second and 10 now. Setting up the running back screen. He's got it in the red zone. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home that sack.
Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Ford's going to throw here. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. Working quickly here. Another try following the sack. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You could be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. McCord. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons continue piling it on here in the fourth. One play after their defense. So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. This one is up and good. And the Falcons continue piling onto this lead.
Lions 15.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Hooker set to pass. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Bucky here from the gun. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Again, it's Bucky. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Now, following that play, we have somebody shaken up. And, man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
To throw is Hooker. And this one swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Flushed out of the pocket. He shovels this one forward. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
Going play action here, McCord. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, McCord. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions have it as he records the first interception of his young career. All right, defense did its job. Forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off by Billy Bowman. And the Falcons are stopped deep in the red zone at the 10-yard line.
Kate, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Cowboy 80. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. There's a give to Martinez. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Falcons continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Come on, come on. Hit. Hooker now.
Here's Hooker. Dumps it off to his running back. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Short pass brought in. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
To throw, Hooker. He finds it beyond the marker. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
19 Tiger.
They give it to Valky. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Staying on the ground with Valky. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Oh, brother. It's another interception. And the Falcons getting back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Okay, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. Well, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal. He finds it right side. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.